And now, live from the Steel Twins recording studio in beautiful Traverse City, Michigan, it is your hosts, the Cannonball, the Cannon, the Steel Twins. What's up, everybody? It's Saturday night, and you know what that means.
Oh, Saturday night, baby.
Let me get some light. Let me shed some light on the situation. Yeah, I gotta get my good side. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Obviously, we're getting pretty good at putting together a stream quickly, but one last detail we had to take care of. But it's all good.
Disculpe, senores.
That's right. It's all good, brother. So, holy smokes, do we have a lot to talk about? But before we do, let's just go ahead and just get all of our stuff out of the way. Obviously, you know the deal by now. You can go onto YouTube, you can go into the playlists, and go into the archives for each and every season of voice acting. And there's a poll up on the Facebook page right now to let you guys know what's the next project, because we're creeping up on the end of this project. We're just about ready to start considering ideas for season 18 of voice acting. And we do have a great idea up our sleeve, but we want to hear from you, the audience. So head on over to Facebook, find that poll post, and give your impressions on what project we should tackle next.
Oh, and don't forget, folks, I am still at it. With Nostalgic Monday. I haven't done Legend of Zelda Tuesday as of late. I need to. I'm keeping it rolling with Super Mario Friday. I am almost wrapped up with Mario and Luigi Brothership. What an adventure that's been. And I'm thinking of the Mario Galaxy duology as my next Super Mario Friday project. But then again, I leave it up to you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. There are so many choices to choose from. And, if you have any ideas for streams, I am toying around the idea of bringing back Wednesday Night Fights. Obviously, our streaming schedule depends on when this man gets home and how late I have to stay up before I have to go to bed to go to work. Adulting. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. But
absolutely,
it does keep money in my pocket, keeps a roof over my head, food in my belly, and clothes on my back, and most importantly, allows us to afford these things. So we appreciate your patience within that regard. So I think it's just about time for our second favorite part of the show. You guys know the deal by now. If you have a cap to your bottle or pin on your can, you go ahead and pull that pin back or twist that cap off.
With a twisty twist, yes.
Hey, Cannon. What time is it?
It's time to get bombed.
Diet Burners. It's good for what ails ya. Cheers.
Cheers, mate. Man, oh man, oh man.
Michigan's finest. That'll straighten out your nose hairs. Okay, holy crap, what are we waiting for? Live scene. And just before we get started, let us go over the plot here. Wow. Last episode, as you know, featured so many twists and turns, our heads are spinning. So it turns out our nogoodniks kidnapped the wrong daughter. But it also turns out she's Detective Jowd'S daughter. And we finally know more about the origin of that deadly Rube Goldberg machine. It was supposed to be a birthday surprise for Kamila's mother. Some dastardly manipulator modified the scene so that the model gun would shoot her. But who is this manipulator? And what and why target Detective Jowd'S life? Plus, just who is Sissel? Why is Inspector Cabanela ordering the execution of Detective Jowd to go forward even after his innocence was proved and even after the Justice Minister was assured that his daughter was safe and initially called it off? How is it that Missile is able to perform ghost tricks? Yeah, I forgot to tell you. Poor little pup is dead again. Oh. But he has proved extremely helpful in helping Sissel, change others' fates. And lastly, what the heck is with the Rock of the Gods, the Temsik meteorite? Yeah, so remember how in the beginning that hitman said we had to remove all traces of Temsik from this country. Well, that's what Temsik is all about, and what the heck could it possibly mean? Well, only one way to know for sure. We tune in and find out. So, go ahead and hit it.
We go forward like a breath exhaled from the earth, with vigor in our hearts and one goal in sight.
We are continuing. Chapter 15. So, last we left our gallant heroes, Detective Inspector Cabanela called from the supervisor's office to order the execution of Detective Jowd to go forward. Now, folks, you thought we dug into the rabbit hole last week? Buckle up, boneheads, because you guys are about to go for a ride.
I'm strapped in and ready to go.
Chapter 15, 2:55 a.m. Dawn's pretty close. 10 years ago, a man named Sissel took a little girl named Lynn hostage and then was killed by a meteorite fragment. Tonight, a man named Sissel met a detective named Lynn at a junkyard on the edge of town and then was killed by a bullet. But the scene I find waiting for me on the other end of the phone line feels like the final nail in the coffin of my lost memory. Uh-oh.
Oh my God!
Huh? Wait a minute. Huh? Wait.
What?
I see myself. Wait, what? Hey, I thought this guy was dead. What?
No! Impossible! Somebody must have taken over his soul.
Oh my God. Okay, we got to keep going. I see myself.
There you are, Commander Sith. Finally.
Sissel, where have you been, my good man? We've been looking everywhere for you.
Had a little unfinished business to take care of. Didn't think it would take this long. What about your people? They sure went out of their way to mess me up.
I say, I believe we fulfilled every one of your conditions in our little deal. What right do you have to complain about anything outside our bargain?
We can talk about that when we get together.
This will be our last communication by telephone. We'll arrive in 1 hour. I look forward to seeing you, Sissel. Oh my God!
Whoa. Dawn is approaching. The darkness surrounding my own mystery is deep, but I know it's always darkest before the dawn. What the shit?
No.
These guys again.
Yes, we're nearing the final stages of our little deal, my good man.
Yes, sir. All preparations are complete, sir. And we just had a report, sir. Lights have been spotted, sir.
Have they now? By all means, let me have a look.
I still can't believe it. This Sissel guy.
Yes, we're very close.
We will now disconnect from the communication cable and have no service until we arrive, sir.
Very well.
Jesus.
This is crazy. He
Wait
is.
a minute. Look at this.
What is this?
What the
Huh?
the
Hey.
shit?
What?
It's
what?
a submarine.
Oh my God. Oh, jeez.
That is absolutely insane.
Nice try, Inspector Cabanela. But you could never stop me. See ya, sucker.
Oh my
What
God.
the shit? Trick time. So, that submarine guy and his people have a deal going with me, do they? If that's the case, they probably aren't the ones who killed me. Right? Anyway, there's definitely something behind the inspector's death. I think I'd better talk to him.
Oh, here we go.
Boy, here we go. Hey, do you think you could wake up for me? Oh boy, still unconscious, eh? I guess he hasn't been dead for very long then. I guess he hasn't been dead for very long then. I'll just go ahead and go back to 4 minutes before his death. I'm a little nervous about what I might see there, though. But if that's where I'm gonna find my answers, I can't run away from it. All right,
you're the man.
remix.
Remix.
I can't believe it. Maintenance Building Super's office. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call.
Wow. So,
That's a good boy. Gee, a hostage sure is a handy thing. It gives me complete control over the top police inspector in the country. What's the matter? All those broken bones smart a bit? What's it like to feel pain? Does it make you feel alive?
Why are you doing this?
Now, is that any kind of question for a top inspector to ask? Isn't it obvious? Revenge, of course. Revenge on all the people who stole my life away 10 years ago.
oh man.
Don't be ridiculous. It was a meteorite that stole your life. Or have you forgotten that?
Wrong! I was murdered by all of you!
Notice how his hand doesn't even flinch.
Detective Jowd, who chased me down and forced me into a corner, even though I was innocent. Lynn, that girl who was right there where I was running.
Lynn, she was just an innocent little girl playing in the park.
If that brat hadn't been there, I never would have thought of taking a hostage.
That's the most self-centered garbage I've ever heard.
And finally, you, Inspector Cabanela.
Me?
If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid.
Oh, what did he do?
Oh, yeah, there's a...
You were so proud of your spotless record, and my case was the one blot on it, wasn't it? Only 2 people know the real truth. Me and Detective Jowd. I bet tonight's execution will be quite a relief to you, won't it? One of the people who know about the stain on your record will disappear for good. That's why you didn't help him escape from prison. That's the kind of guy you are.
I got nothing to say to you. You'd never listen anyway. Ha! Eat lead, punk!
What? Okay. This is wild.
Ye gods!
Now then, Inspector. Time to make a big red stain on your spotless white coat. Ha! This was another condition of my deal. To wipe out everybody who knew about Temsik.
This is weird, bro.
Yeah, we are in the Twilight Zone. Revenge? That's what I'm up to? None of this makes any sense. Hey, man. Mind telling me what's going on? Inspector Cabanela. He's awake. Oh, my head is spinning, baby. Am I to understand that Cabanela character who just got shot is me? That's right. And you're supposed to be the scoundrel there who just shot me? I guess so. But you couldn't be, could you? Huh? After all, the guy in the red suit just walked out the door, right? So, who are you? I guess I just have to face it. I'm not that Sissel guy. I'm somebody who's searching for himself. That's why I'm here to save you.
Hold on a minute. I think I'm getting a like from Maddie.
Uh-oh. There she is. Maddie is like the stream. Thank you so much for liking it. At the very least, you have information about that guy in red. Information I need. So you came on a rescue mission now, did you? Nothing like the sound of that, baby. Because there's a very important life here somewhere. A life valuable to this nation. Okay, so do your thing, baby.
All right, Raymond.
What the heck
Now
are you even
Inspector
gonna
Cab-
do?
Now he's a victim. Wow. Trick time.
That's a good boy. Gee, a hostage sure is a handy thing. Gives me complete control over the top police inspector in the country.
So are you a manipulator too? I have ghost tricks, powers of the dead, yeah, but I can't control living creatures. Anywho, I think you'd better be very careful. That guy in red is a manipulator. Naturally, he knows about powers like yours. Huh. If he realizes you're here, things might get a little sticky. You're right. I'd better be careful.
All right.
Look at him. There's that something emanating from his body.
Uh-oh.
Is it really the sign of having special powers of the dead?
What's the matter? All those broken bones smart a bit? What's it like to feel pain? Does it make you feel alive?
Why are you doing this?
Now, is that the kind of question for a top inspector to ask? Isn't it obvious? Revenge, of course. Revenge on all the people who stole my life 10 years ago. Wrong!
I mean, part of me wants to do this for the story.
Whatever's good for you.
I can't reach the lamp.
Wait a minute.
Okay, fine. I guess we're going for it, but that's fine. Look at this place.
Well, that thing's destroyed.
Absolutely. It's a mess. Oh, what in the world happened here? I think I'm starting to remember. Huh. Something bad happened here. And now there's another death lying hidden here. What? Another death? Didn't I tell you from the start? Didn't I say there was a very important life, valuable to the nation, here? I thought you were talking about you. I'm just a crazy character in a white coat, baby. What the hell? Oh.
Lynn? No.
It's
the pigeon guy.
Hey, come to think of it, where's that old pigeon guy? Trick time.
Trick time.
Holy shit, he's dead.
Oh no.
Excuse me. Are you awake?
Of course. I never sleep during work hours.
Professor, do you recognize me?
There's only one crazy character in the white coat that I know of.
He hasn't lost his memory.
I'm not the type who likes losing things. But never mind that.
Weird.
Cabanela, this is quite a surprising guest you brought with you. Pretending like you didn't just blow up the place.
Are you talking about me? Oh, this is a different guy, and I'm his guest, actually. Said he came to rescue us. Unlike you, my sharp friend, he still hasn't gotten his memory back.
Pitiful.
Ouch, that hurts. Anyway, now we'll be going back to 4 minutes before your death. In order to change your fate, that is. But aren't we already in the past, man? But we can go back even further. I've done it before. I still don't see a path to saving Inspector Cabanela. But if we go back further, maybe I'll find a lead.
All right. Once again, remix. So it's Sissel's doppelganger. That's the villain around here, isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
What's this now?
We'll find out who he is.
What the? Uh-oh.
How many times do I have to tell you, Professor? This place is dangerous.
Don't be dead. I can't leave now.
It's completely dead, but just as I thought, I'm getting a reading. Yeah. This is the source of his powers. If I remove it... Yeah, he was hit by the meteorite.
He's not dead. He's just not there. The true form of the manipulator isn't something you can detect. It's a spirit.
Ridiculous. Yeah.
So you figured it all out, huh?
Huh?
You're a clever man, Inspector Cabanela.
So it really is. So it's really true. You're...
I wasted a lot of time tonight because of you, Inspector. But it's all just like you said. I died 10 years ago. This body is just a vessel, a shell. I control everything. This shell, people, just like I control the Justice Minister and Lynn.
So it's true. You were manipulating my baby that time? You made her shoot your shell. But why? Why would you do a thing like that? Well, I guess now we figured out how Lynn killed this guy. She didn't do it of her own volition.
Right. She was manipulated.
To create conclusive evidence. You know, on that security tape. Now she's a murderer too. She'll suffer just like Jow did. Now then, Professor, I'm afraid it's time for you to die.
Huh?
I don't have any grudge against you. I'm even grateful to you.
Oh yeah? So why don't you let me live then?
I'll be leaving this country forever tonight. But before I do, I need to erase all evidence that these powers of mine exist. Along with the contraption in this room.
Uh-oh.
This time, the thing will work the way it was meant to, and it'll be all over. Cupid won't turn this time. He'll shoot his little arrow this way.
Professor, look out! Oh, that bastard.
Oh my God. Wow. Dynamite, eh? When the devil did he put that there?
He planned it all out tonight. Having my baby shoot him, having his corpse disappear. His corpse disappeared? Look at the color of the doctor's skin. It's
Oh
blue.
my God.
That medical examiner. Remember him? He was a complete and utter imposter.
So that's who he was.
He said he was going to take the corpse back to the lab, but he'd already made a deal with the manipulator to meet him and give him the body back. But I wasn't gonna let that happen, baby.
You saw through their plan, eh?
I noticed right away the medical examiner didn't know the first thing about examining a body. I knew he was a fake, so I tracked him down and bought him off. Bought him off? Had him smuggle the corpse to this room. I thought we could find the source of his powers. Of course, never in my wildest dreams did I think his abilities were powers of the dead.
Anyway, there isn't much time. He's leaving the country before dawn.
And I'm gonna follow him, of course, after I save you two. But something's been nagging at the back of my mind. I remember what Ray said to me tonight. He said that spirits cease to exist when the day breaks. But if that's true, how could a spirit from 10 years ago still be here? Yeah. What the heck is going on here?
Oh, indeed.
No time for thinking now, baby. Action is the name of the game. Work your magic and take us back even further into the past. Oh boy. Remix.
All right, here we go. Time to save these two gentlemen. Trick time.
All right, man. Jump in there and stop that explosion, would you? Easy enough for you to say.
Foolish of you to say, too. You stop the explosion, you'll just do me in some other way.
Fair enough. Then jump in there and take care of that man in red, would you? I repeat, easy enough for you to say.
And most likely impossible to boot. That huge explosion didn't even make a bad night.
Well, what do you propose then, Prof, pray tell?
Your best bet is to save me during the explosion without him noticing.
Easy for you to say. Sheesh, what's with all these people? Anywho, jump in there and do something. Well, maybe we try this. It's no use. I can't open it. Could the fact that the professor is standing on it have anything to do with it?
I may look small, but I'm pretty heavy set.
He sounds so proud of that fact, too. This door, such a pity. Too bad it doesn't open downward. Sometimes life can be so hard. Wouldn't you agree, Professor?
Yeah, that's why we're both dead.
A door that opens downward, eh?
Don't be daft. He's completely dead, but just as I thought, I'm getting a reading.
Yeah, I have no choice but to stick around here. I know what's coming, so give me a minute.
This is the source of his powers. If I remove it,
He's not dead. He's just not there. The true form of the manipulator isn't something you can detect. It's a spirit.
ridiculous. Huh?
You're a clever man, Inspector Cabanela.
So it's really true. You're...
I wasted a lot of time tonight because of you, Inspector. It's just like you said.
So it's true. You were manipulating my baby that time? You made her shoot your shell. But why? Why would you do a thing like that?
To create conclusive evidence. You know, on that security tape. Now she's a murderer too. She'll suffer just like Chow did. Now then, Professor. I'll be leaving this country forever tonight. But before I do, I need to erase all evidence that these powers of mine exist. Along with the contraption in this room.
As you perhaps have already noticed, time is running out, baby. Yeah, no perhaps about it, I know. But you know, there aren't a whole lot of things I could use my ghost tricks on in here.
Looks like it's all over.
Unless I'm to find another path, I'm sort of at a deadlock here. Okay, this is the dog, but it's very, very far away.
Sizzle!
Hey, I know that voice.
Help me!
Where are you?
Find me! Before I'm carried away!
What's with the frail sounding call for help? He's here somewhere.
Friend of yours?
Yup, a little guy that looks a little fragile but has strength that'd surprise you.
Well, he's asking you to find him.
And before he's carried away, no less. I'm almost out of time. Should I look for him? Hey, remember
He's
the
right
leaf?
there. Yes, he's right there. Sizzle! Here I am!
Oh, hey, it's...
Missile!
What are you doing there?
Do you really have to ask? Seriously, are you really going there?
No, that's okay. Never mind. Anyway, I need your powers. Will you help me out?
Of course! Here, let me come join you! Okay, here I am, Sizzle!
Now maybe things will flow in a new direction.
Even though the flow of the sewer is a little bit stinky.
Fate changed. So hold on. Is there like something we can swap with? Hold on.
Yeah, think about this.
Hold on. So I can't reach the tire. Can't reach that.
Why can't you just come up there as a missile and
That's true. Those squeaky guys are making a fuss about something.
Sizzle! My animal instincts are starting to surface!
If you mean you want to chase them, I think you have to be alive to do that. There must be some kind of rat feast in that trash can.
Those things usually make a bigger commotion than that.
A bigger commotion, eh? Oh, here we go. We can swap. Watch this.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, but time's still passing.
Give me a minute. Now that's what I'd call some proper commotion.
They're making that trash can dance.
Truth be told, I feel a bit like dancing now myself.
It's getting harder and harder to hold my wild instincts back.
What a dangerous bunch.
It's Rick time.
All right, so check it out. Watch this.
Okay. Oh, hey. You remember how to use my powers?
Yeah, you can swap things that have the same shape, right?
Well, to be precise, I can swap things that look like they have the same shape.
What's the difference?
As I was being carried by the wind and falling into the river, I realized something. If you look at the thing from different angles, it looks different.
You know, that's a pretty good point for a little doggy who came in with the sewage. Hold on. I gotta get out of here. Watch this. Look out! Oh, he dropped out just as the bomb exploded.
As for you, Inspector, I have a little job for you.
I can't move. I think I have 4 or 5 broken bones.
I don't mind. It won't prevent me from manipulating you. Might make it hurt a little bit when I move you, though. Quite a bit, actually.
Damn you.
Oh, this guy's relentless, but... Oh, there's the pigeon. Ugh. Yeah. Ugh. I can't believe it. You lot actually pulled it off.
Sorry, Inspector Cabanela. I couldn't do anything to help you. And there I am, a poor broken heap of arms and legs. But no matter, I enjoyed the show. The magic disappearing act, that is. The magic disappearing act, that is. Nothing like it, baby.
Yeah, except, unlike a normal magic trick, I'm the one that managed to vanish without a trace here.
Updated the phone book. Fate averted.
Oh, him, but yeah. What's the matter? You look like you'd rather be dead. Not that you aren't.
I was just remembering the fact that right about now, the real me is giving the poor justice minister a real fright.
Oh, that phone call? Yeah, he was pretty upset. Excuse me, mister?
Huh?
You really shouldn't be mean like that.
Huh? And what's this lively little creature? Oh, this little doggy is the warrior who keeps Kamila safe. Or he would be if he was actually still full of life. Kamila. Gods in heaven, what a terrible thing. That poor little girl, taken hostage.
It's a cruel twist of fate indeed. Wait just a minute! Miss Kamila is a hostage?
Yes, we're sorry, little warrior.
Miss Kamila? A hostage? What's a hostage?
Hit us with it. Hit us with the old sad trombone.
Really?
Anyway, Inspector Cabanela, it's time to save your life now. But you couldn't get very far when you tried before, am I right?
But this time is different, right, Sissel?
That's right. With us working together, it's a whole different situation. We'll save the Inspector in white, and then we'll go rescue Kamila, okay?
Okay, let's hurry up and get through this!
Gee, kids, you're making me feel like an afterthought. All right, let's get started. Inspector Cabanela is upstairs, so our first step is to get up there.
Sissel, I'll go up first and wait for you! Okay, lovey-dove, we need your help. Carry this measuring device upstairs. It has Mr. Ghost in it, so don't drop it.
Sure, time.
John. There you are, Sissel!
Sorry for the wait, Missile. 4 minutes from now, the Inspector will be killed by a gun. You just jump in there and stop him from firing, would you? There you go again with that stuff.
Besides, it doesn't make any sense. If you stop him from firing, he'll just kill you some other way.
Wait a minute, that sounds familiar.
Yep, same situation as mine. Your best bet this time around is to allow him to shoot and then save Cabanela without him noticing.
Whew, it's even worse than last time. Anywho, jump in there and do something.
Okay, I'm ready to jump in, Sissel! Go don't forget, whenever you want to use my powers, just tap right trigger.
Trick
Now,
time.
here's what's bothering me. How does Pigeon Guy know about all this?
Well, I'm sure you will understand forthwith.
All right, I'm keeping my eye open.
What's the matter? All those broken bones smart a bit? What's it like to feel pain? Does it make you feel alive?
Why are you doing this?
Now, is that any kind of question for a top inspector to ask? Isn't it obvious? Revenge, of course. Revenge on all the people who stole my life away 10 years ago. Wrong!
All right, so I gotta wait.
And finally, you, Inspector Cabanela.
Me?
If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid.
See how he turned around?
Yeah. Right.
Huh? What was that?
Uh-oh.
No, okay. Nope. Everything's a-okay.
I bet tonight's execution will be quite a relief to you, won't it? One of the people who know about the stain on your record will disappear for good. That's why you didn't help him escape from prison. That's the kind of guy you are.
I got nothing to say to you. You'd never listen anyway. All right, we're getting okay. So it's shuck or jive time. So let's move it. I've done all this before, so I kind of know what's going on.
Good. Swat.
Yep, and then you just stay right there.
Now then, Inspector, time to make a big red stain on your spotless white coat.
Whoa, would you look at that? Right on the hook.
I love knit hats. So warm, and most of all, soft.
Hey, now that I'm looking at it, that hat is the same shape as the helmet you just knocked down.
Dylos has entered the chat, eh? So you're not gonna shoot him with the helmet? No, that's too hard. Just wait and see, Dylos. Although that might be a funny thing to do in hindsight. Aha, I thought so.
Ready? You gonna wait?
No, here it comes.
This was another condition of my deal, to wipe out everybody who knew about Temsik.
He's gonna shoot. It's too late.
Again? I'm gonna get shot again? No, wait, our chance is coming up.
The last split second, right? Leave it to me. Would you look at that? The boy is hanging in midair between the gun and the inspector's forehead. Now's your chance! I'm hearing the bullet right now! Let's swap this whole thing with something else!
What? That's our only hope. There's gotta be something here with the same shape and direction as the bullet.
I think I know what it is. Is it? It is?
Yep, sure is.
Oh, it is? How about that? I don't think he noticed. Looks like you pulled off another magic disappearing act.
And now I say again, I love knit hats. So warm and most of all, soft.
Did I do all right? You did a fine job, little one. You saved another life. And I'll keep doing it too! Over and over!
Fate averted!
Yay! What I saw in just these 4 minutes gave me all the answers I've been looking for. Uh-oh, here we go.
All our research these past 10 years pales in comparison, right, Professor? So you two were working together? That's about the size of it, yeah. Who would believe a story about a manipulator? So we pursued it ourselves, just the two of us.
I'm quite a crazy character myself, after all. Okay, let's hurry back to our time! Okay, you're the man. We have to rescue Miss Kamila!
You're right, Missile. And there's a certain guy I have to follow, too.
Ready?
After completing his revenge on Inspector Cabanela, the man in red left. And now a new story is about to unfold in a new present.
How you feeling, you go crazy character?
Hey there, Prof. We're both alive, I see. Yeah, nothing like it, baby. But I don't know if I'm getting old or what. I got a few aches and pains here and there. Used to be a little thing like an explosion wouldn't bother me.
Yeah, right. Like I'm gonna believe that. So what? The guy in red is gone, eh?
Just in case, I posted special investigation units all around the building. Let's just pray the boys came through for us. Damn it! You picked a bad time not to listen to me, body of mine. Trick time. Well, it looks like both of their deaths were erased. Unfortunately, in the case of the Inspector in white, I can't call it a complete success. But in any case, these two have the information I need to start tracking the manipulator. I'd better talk to them. Mr. Superintendent, do you mind if I talk to you for a minute?
I haven't always been a junkyard superintendent, you know. I used to be a part of the police.
What? The police, huh?
Not as a detective, but as a medical examiner. I've investigated victims' cause of death. A coroner, perhaps? 10 years ago, I was asked to autopsy a strange corpse. Hit by a meteorite fragment and died instantly. That's what the police report said. There were no signs of life. He was definitely dead. But I never filed an autopsy report.
Right.
That's because the corpse suddenly vanished, leaving behind only one clue.
What's that?
An
unusual corpse. I bet that's what I've been chasing all night.
Uh-oh.
Could you tell me more?
Yeah, sure.
I have an interest in you recovering your memory and finding your true identity, too.
Oh, really?
Okay, here we go.
That's the only way I can describe it, too. It was an unusual corpse. He was dead, all right. No question about that. But there wasn't a scratch on him.
Not a scratch, but I thought he was hit by a meteorite fragment.
I don't understand it any more than you do.
Oh, boy.
Is it time?
I don't know.
I was completely bewildered, but when I tried to autopsy him, I was even more puzzled. I couldn't perform the autopsy.
You couldn't? What do you mean?
The scalpel went in, but I couldn't cut. As soon as I tried to make an incision, it would heal up in the very next instant. And that's how it went. And no scarring or blood either.
Wow.
Yeesh. And I never had the chance to solve the mystery.
That's because the corpse up and vanished on us.
The morgue is well guarded. Nobody could have stolen that body. But there is one way the corpse could have disappeared.
What's that? Just get up and leave. I won't say nothing. Unless he has a dialogue bubble.
Not quite. But yeah, he was
He just get
manipulated.
up and leave.
It got up, opened the door, and walked out on its own.
What?
He was dead, but he wasn't dead.
We saw it with our own eyes tonight. Not even that explosion could kill him. And he didn't even feel it when he slammed his fist on that stove. Man, clue left behind. What did he leave?
The corpse left behind some data from some testing I did. I got some readings for some kind of radiation coming off that body.
Radiation?
You know, from the meteorite?
Yes.
I used all kinds of instruments, but I couldn't determine exactly what kind of radiation it was. Some undiscovered type from a world unknown.
Huh. Wait a minute. Could it be?
That's right. It was coming from that meteorite fragment. Yeah, right there. Yeah. I went to that park and tested the spot where the meteorite fell. And just as I expected, I detected radiation coming from that crater. It was the exact same pattern of radiation as that of the corpse.
Yep.
At the time, I thought it was some kind of immortal being. He would die only to come back to life. I wanted to research it all in depth, so I quit my job as a police medical examiner. Several years later, I came to learn the connection between my research and the manipulator case. Thanks to the arrival of this crazy character here.
Oh, stop now, Professor. Do you want to see me blush? Oh, my God. All right, Cabanela's arrival.
It was about a year ago, I'd say. This man in white came dancing to my research lab here.
I heard there was an oddball here who's researching Temsik. Is that you, baby?
Who are you to be calling anybody an oddball?
I was investigating the manipulator case then. And then I heard there was a man who'd quit the police force to study the meteorite. When I heard that, it was like a meteorite had struck me on the head. And at the time, we were just starting to get leads on this manipulator. We didn't know who he was yet, but we knew he was communicating with a certain foreign country. In one of those communications, we heard the manipulator say this.
The source of my power is not of this world.
And that's when I put 2 and 2 together, baby. The manipulator case and Temsik were somehow connected.
Which also explained how 5 years ago he used his powers to manipulate a birthday surprise a little girl made for her mother. Yeah, that bastard did it.
Oh, yeah. He added that gun to the contraption, most likely by controlling Kamila. Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
that's
man.
dangerous. Well, hang on. If I knew things were going to end up like this, I would have tried to die in that explosion, baby. That way I could have been dancing after Big Red by now. Might be able to erase deaths, but it's true I can't do much about injuries. But really, you shouldn't talk that way. Yes, sorry. I suppose you're right. I just hate feeling so helpless. It was right there within my grasp. All our plans were resting on tonight, and then this had to happen. I guess he's thinking about his spotless record. It's not too late, Inspector. We still have a chance. Maybe I can catch him. Say, you're right. That's not a bad idea. I'll cooperate with you fully. Go ahead and fire away with any questions you like, Mr. Ghost. Revenge. Oh boy, here we go. That guy mentioned revenge. Revenge against the people who stole his life away 10 years ago.
He's a fool. He's the one who made the decision to take that little girl hostage, and he wound up dead. He only has himself to blame.
What about when he said this?
I was murdered by all of you. Detective Jowd, who forced me into a corner, when the girl was playing in the park, and finally, you, Inspector Cabanela. If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid.
Yes, 10 years ago, on that day, the Special Investigation Unit was working on a certain big case. We hauled in a young man, an important witness to our investigation. And then I did it. I made 2 very stupid mistakes.
Oh, shit. Shit's going down, isn't it?
Detective, I'm telling you, I don't know anything about it. Fine. You're under no obligation to talk, of course. But if you don't, the Special Investigation Unit can make the rest of your life a living hell.
Living hell, yeah, but...
Yeah, I know. But I've just been assigned to the Special Investigation Unit, you see. They didn't share much info on big cases with a newbie like me yet, and I wanted to impress them. It was only supposed to be a simple matter of taking his statement. But I was too green. I pushed him too hard. I drove him into a corner and made him lose all hope. That was my first mistake. And then I made another mistake on top of that.
He got away, didn't he?
Cabanela, got a minute? Go ahead.
Cabanela, got a minute? The chief wants to see you about your report.
Got it. I'll be right there. You stay right here and be a good boy now. And that's when I did it. I left it behind in the interrogation room. My gun.
How could you?
He used my gun to escape. What he said is true. If I hadn't made that mistake, he never would have had a gun to point at Lynn in the first place. Oh boy.
Oh my God.
We first found out about the manipulator's existence during a certain overseas communication. Overseas communication? For national security purposes, this country keeps tabs on the communications networks. This particular communication was about making a deal with a certain foreign country. He said he wanted them to buy him and his powers. That's how we first heard about him. Of course, we didn't know what he looked like at the time, and in order to prove these powers of his, he gave them two predictions. He foresaw two completely preposterous, impossible cases. The case of a man who would sing national secrets during a live rock concert broadcast.
That rock guy.
And the case of a man who would take the chief commissioner hostage in his own office.
Curry man.
Yeah. Those two inmates at the special prison, eh? We kept tabs on their communications and launched an investigation. And then, finally, we pinpointed where they were going to meet tonight and staked it out. The Chicken Kitchen.
Yeah.
That restaurant, the Chicken Kitchen. The manipulator plans on leaving this country tonight on a submarine that belongs to the other country in this deal. Submarine? But we haven't been able to find out where it's going to surface. It's terrifying to think what would happen if his powers were to fall into their hands.
Right. Highly unlikely they'd use them for peaceful purposes.
And now they have that little girl as a hostage. Kamila. We have to stop him before he leaves this country. Spotless record. This spotless record of yours, is it really that important to you? Of course, baby. In some ways, it's more important to me than my life. And your life, eh? After all, it's because of my record that I'm able to get my hands on all intel as head of the Special Investigation Unit. And because of my position, I get to direct all aspects of the investigation into the manipulator case. The manipulator case? That's why you cared about your record so much? Of course. Why else, baby? I just never could believe it, man. Jowd shooting Alma. I didn't care that he confessed. There was definitely something more to the story. Some secret. I did everything I could to climb the ladder. Everything in my power. And then I finally found the answer. It took 5 long years, though. The manipulator. He's going to prove that Jowd is innocent. What incredible determination.
My God.
There's just one thing I don't understand. If you were so determined to help Detective Jowd, why didn't you help him escape from prison? That's an easy one, baby. Escaping from prison is a crime. Huh? I wasn't about to help him commit a crime after spending 5 years trying to prove him innocent. And he himself has to be executed, you know. As a man of the law, I had to make sure the execution was stopped legally. And that's why I brought her before the Justice Minister, too. I needed to buy as much time as I possibly could, baby. So that's it, eh? But there's one little unfortunate result of all this. Lynn completely misunderstood your intentions. What's a little misunderstanding? My baby will come around. Give it time. But there are more important things to do with our time tonight.
Wow. Yikes.
So that contraption in the basement there, you built that to try and help Detective Jowd?
That's right. Jowd and I worked together back when I was with the Force. I used the reports of his case to try and recreate the device. But there was just one part of it that I couldn't reproduce, no matter how hard I tried.
Kamila told Jowd it did something it shouldn't have, made an impossible move.
I added that part to the device I recreated. I put in a part that would allow Cupid to rotate, otherwise the gun wouldn't fire.
So that must mean somebody manipulated Kamila's contraption. As a result, we proved to ourselves that the manipulator actually existed. There's Lynn.
Inspector Cabanela!
Hey, baby. Sorry about that phone call. That must have sounded like a real villain. I hated to spoil your image of me, of that cool cat inspector you always looked up to. Is that really the image she had of him?
All right.
Inspector Cabanela, I'm sorry. I just heard you were chasing after that man all this time to try and help Detective Jowd.
This manipulator is such a dangerous character. I was hoping you didn't have to be involved.
So that's why you had me arrested tonight, isn't it?
Like I always say, if somebody's in the way, throw them in the slammer. Yikes. Tonight, I really thought we finally had him. But my body gave out on me right at the critical moment. It's like a cruel joke.
But a joke is a joke. You might as well laugh.
Jowd!
The minister called off the execution order. And while he was at it, he let Detective Jowd go free until tomorrow morning, too.
That's a pretty extreme. That's a pretty extreme while he was at it. Sorry I took so long to get here. You can leave the rest to me.
There you go again. You've always been like that. You make everybody else run around and then you swoop in at the last second.
Jowd. 5 years ago, you left this cult with me just before you turned yourself in. I promised to give it back to you one day. Oh boy, here we go.
Here we go, baby.
Yeah, now we're talking.
I've been waiting so long, Detective Jowd. Waiting for this day to come.
Thanks for not giving up on me, Lynn. Okay, I'm off then.
Good luck, my old friend.
There's that pocket watch. This present you gave me, it's just what I needed. Thank you.
Glad you like it.
What's that pocket watch have to do with anything, though?
Oh, we'll find out.
Sissel, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You and I have to go find that man. I need your help. Will you do this with me?
Sure, but how? We don't know where the submarine is and the phone line doesn't work.
Use communication signals to make their calls. I'll get you hooked up somehow. You'll see. Could you wait here until we do, please?
Okay, fine. I'm counting on you.
This true self you're looking for. I bet you'll find it soon. All right, I'm leaving, Inspector Cabanela.
Peace out. It's almost dawn. I'm not who I thought I was. I'm actually further from knowing who I am than I'm actually further from knowing who I am than ever. But now, I don't feel so alone. Each one of us, for his or her own reasons, is looking for the truth. Together, I think we can shed light on these mysteries and drive away the darkness. But it's almost dawn.
So looks like we're almost done here, huh?
Yeah, we're save your current place time. Yes, because you never know. Let's continue playing. We're only an hour and 15 into this. It's just getting juicy. Now, you notice the time jumped to 4:19 a.m. That's a pretty long time to wait. Lynn kept her promise about getting me hooked up. About 2 hours before dawn, the phone rang. Ring-a-ding-ding.
Hello? Hello? This is Jowd. Sissel, are you listening? We need your powers. No time to talk. We'll be waiting for you.
All right.
Trace complete. Control room. Remember that luxurious parlor before?
Yeah, I remember.
Well, you better get going. This long night is drawing to an end.
Yeah, looks like it. Thank you for all your help tonight.
I'm the one who should be thanking you.
At the other end of the phone line, I'm finally gonna find all my answers. I'd better go.
This has to be the final chapter, isn't it?
We're getting really, really, really close. I think we could probably nail it tonight.
Okay.
A single telephone line connects me and the other Sissel. But that single line spreads out like a spider's web to ensnare the fates of many people. And I just reached the center of the web.
Oh boy, all this stuff.
Welcome. Go ahead.
Welcome to the Yanoa. Detective Jowd.
Welcome to the Yanoa, Detective Jowd.
My detective sense must have gotten rusty. I didn't even sense your presence here in the dark.
That's because I switched the power to my mask off, Detective Jowd.
I used your phone. Hope you don't mind.
Egad! Never thought you'd track us here, especially seeing as you're a death row inmate.
And I'm equally surprised about your choice of transportation. A submarine, eh?
But how did you find us, my man? Not even the police knew where the Yono was going to surface, confound it!
We detectives have a little saying. If there's something you want to know about a case, ask. If there's something you want to know about a case, ask the criminals. Oh boy.
Okay, what was that?
The bullet the man in red was shot with had a radio transmitter in it.
Oh. I have a little something for you.
Oh. Cabanela has given me some pretty weird presents in the past, but they always prove useful. This one was a radio receiver made to look like a pocket watch. That's what it is.
Yes, Inspector Cabanela. I hear he's an excellent investigator. By the way, where is that man in red? I know he's on the submarine somewhere. Ah, Sissel, you mean? What the? Hey! You can relax. That's nothing but his shell. His shell, eh? His spirit isn't even here right now.
Try it again.
His spirit isn't here right now.
Aren't you using telephone voice for him?
No. His spirit isn't here right now. Most likely, right about now, he's controlling your daughter. What? Please, I beg you, let my daughter go. If you need a hostage, take me. Just please, let her go. Bah. There's something our nation needs. Sissel has it. That's all we care about, my man. Nothing else matters. However, it would appear Sissel has underestimated us. He's left behind his precious bargaining chip here. Bargaining chip? Oh boy. Huh. Our nation has already researched it. This product that Sissel has to offer, the source of his powers. The meteorite. What? Oh my, yeah, that meteorite. What? What in the hell was that? The Temsik fragment. It gives spirits special powers. And now our deal with Sissel is concluded, as far as we're concerned. What are you talking about? Tisk, what a mistake to make, right at the most critical moment. Now then, Detective Jowd. Farewell. Hey! What the hell's going on?
What in the hell? The whole room just vanished. Detective Jowd, where did he go?
The hell? What was that?
What now? I think I heard an explosion somewhere. In any case, Lynn and the little lady should be here somewhere. I smell danger. I better find them, and fast.
Drink time. So, has the submarine been attacked or something? What's this?
So you're here, huh?
It's Missile!
Yes, I think even I remember who you are by now. Woo! Daddy! Scott Ryan has liked the stream. Thank you so much. Yeah, you're just in time for tea. What do you suppose that shock was a minute ago?
I have no idea, of course. Little sheltered apartment dog.
Well, with my loss of memory, I can't say I'm much better.
Anyway, let's hurry up and go save Miss Lynn and Miss Kamila.
Do you think that trusty nose of yours can sniff them out?
I'm sorry to say, I don't think it can.
Why did I even bother to ask? But you do have the power to swap objects. So let's go find that lady detective and the little lady together.
You got it! I was not as shocked to hear about that sub as last episode, but
still, that's very surprising, isn't it? The telephone is ringing.
whoa! It's Miss Kamila. I just know it. My trusty nose is practically screaming at me.
I think you'd call that more of a hunch. Anyway, let's get to that phone before it stops ringing.
You bet. All right, let's go. Trick time. Aha! There you go.
Oh, the phone's off the hook. I think I just heard another little explosion in the distance. I got a bad feeling about this.
Sissel, look! That black hello, it came off the hook!
Uh-oh, I'd better answer it. Fast!
Go, go, go!
Hello? Is anybody there?
It's her, the little lady. It's Sissel, where are you?
Somebody please answer.
I guess you can't hear my voice.
You too, huh? Oh, good! I thought she was ignoring me!
Somebody help me. Please. Dennis.
She said Lynn.
Miss Lynn!
We'd better hurry.
Let's go, Sissel!
Go there. Post
Okay.
haste.
Go, go, go! Oh my god, she died again!
It's no use. Nobody's answering.
She died again, my god. Miss Kamila! And Miss Lynn! Oh, poor Miss Lynn!
Yeah, she can't seem to catch a break. Looks like another tragedy has happened. Sorry to keep you waiting, little lady.
Sissy, I need to come.
Miss Kamila! Miss Kamila!
I miss her too. I'm so glad to see you're all right.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm all right exactly.
Hey, wait a minute. Miss Al, your voice. I think I remember hearing it somewhere before.
Wait, what? What?
Yeah.
My voice? Oh my god.
That's right. Kamila has a core now. So that means she did hear Missel's voice before, when he saved her that time.
So that was you, wasn't it, Miss Al? You're the one who saved me in the park tonight. Thank you.
Miss Kamila. I'm so glad I was born, you little doggy.
Hey, Missel. Could you stay here and watch over your mistress for a while?
Huh? But don't you need my powers?
I'll see what I can do on my own for a while. After all, you're the only one who can protect her.
Okay. I'll do it.
Thank you, Miss Al.
So now we gotta go back in time, right? Again?
Well, first of all, we got to get to that soul of hers. I wonder what happened this time. I better talk to the little lady a little more. And then I better do something about the detective lady. Hey, can I talk to you a minute?
Yes, Sissy?
Could you tell me what happened to you?
Oh boy, here we go, yep.
What happened after I last saw you at your old house?
Let's see.
After that, I think I fell asleep. I woke up to the sound of an engine.
So she was already in the submarine by then, eh?
I thought to myself, I have to escape. Next thing I knew, I found myself in this big room. I was so tired I couldn't move. And then...
Kamila!
I was so relieved. I don't remember what happened after that.
She must have passed out, the poor thing. You've been through so much. You were very brave.
I think Lynn's probably been through more than me.
You've both been brave. Hang on.
Can't you turn the wheel?
Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, yeah, that's right. I can turn it.
Oh, Sissel, you're here.
Lynn, what in the world happened here?
I don't know.
Huh?
Just sort of blacked out all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know in that case.
Where's Detective Jowd? Is he all right?
I don't know.
Huh?
The room he was in was just disappeared all of a sudden.
Now it's all making even less sense than before. After we left the super's office, we followed after the men in red. We tracked him with that radio transmitter Inspector Cabanela fired into him with the bullet. The man in red took a boat out to sea from a small harbor on the edge of town. Detective Jowd and I managed to secretly stow away on his boat. And then we sneaked onto the submarine with him when it surfaced. Before long, the submarine dove back down again. Detective Jowd and I decided to split up. He would take care of the telephone line, and I would look for Kamila. I found Kamila hiding here in the engine room. She had escaped and run away here.
Wow, that's quite an adventure. What happened next?
I don't know.
Huh?
There was a flash of light all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead.
Oh boy, sounds like it'd be quicker to see for myself. Okay, you know what to do, baby. Remix.
Kamila, are you okay?
This part's gonna be a little bit nauseous, and I'll take the lead where it's necessary. Okay?
All right. What the?
Kamila?
Hello, Lynn. Or is it detective now? It's been 10 years since we last met.
Huh? Are you really that man from the park 10 years ago?
Well, well. I see there's no need to introduce myself.
Give Kamila back! She has nothing to do with any of this!
Afraid I can't do that. This is my last chance.
The phone is ringing.
It's not for me. Nobody ever calls the dead.
Huh.
The fact that you are here means that my revenge plan has failed.
Revenge plan?
It didn't happen tonight, did it? His execution.
Well...
Knowing him, I half expected as much. That's why I was waiting here like this, waiting for him to show up. Wouldn't it be just what he wanted? To be executed by his own daughter?
I heard about it 10 years ago. I feel sorry about what happened to you. But revenge?
Nobody could possibly know what I've... Ugh.
What in the hell? An explosion?
Uh-oh. I got a bad feeling about this. Have I been had?
Look out!
Oh, man.
Revenge, huh? That's a feeling I just can't understand.
Of course not. You're not him.
She's right. I'm not him, am I?
He was gonna shoot Detective Jowd. That's Kamila. When he came to rescue her. It's just too horrible.
Anyway, let's bring you back to life. Again.
You didn't have to add the again part.
Jesus.
All right,
let's do it.
Wow.
So let's see. The cause of death this time.
Was that mysterious explosion?
You're pretty up for a dead woman.
You know how detectives love a good mystery. It's like a shot of vitamins. And what do you mean for a dead woman?
Anyway, I guess we should look for a way to stop that explosion.
All right, let's do this thing. Finding clues is like a dose of minerals to a detective.
I'm afraid with my memory loss, I have no idea what vitamins or minerals are. Wait, hold on.
You okay?
Yeah.
Kamila?
It's been 10 years.
Are you?
Well, I see there's no need to introduce myself.
Give Kamila back. She has nothing to do with any of this.
Afraid I can't do that. This is my last chance.
The phone's ringing.
It's not for me. Nobody ever calls the dead.
Don't let him see you.
It's all good. It's no use. I can't get the line to work. That's funny. I thought I could use the phone in the past if somebody was calling.
What are you talking about? The receiver has to be off the hook first, silly. Well, don't look at me. I can't do it. I don't have any hands or feet right now.
Somebody, please answer the phone.
Oh, boy.
If you want something done, you have to do it yourself.
Okay, hold on. Maybe I got an idea. There it goes.
Hey, we somehow managed to knock down the receiver.
Somehow managed? Who's to say that's not how I planned it?
Come on, hurry. Now's your chance to get on the phone. It might be Detective Jowd.
She's right. I'd better check it out. Okay. Go ahead and get this guy.
Hello? Anybody there? If anybody's still there, get yourself here on the double. We're about to head out. Speak up. Why don't you answer? Hey, anyway, come if you're coming. We're leaving.
Go there.
Okay, so why? Why is this?
We'll find out. We'll find out in a second.
So it must be true what they say. That there are restless ghosts on board.
Up, date to the phone book.
That does it. I promise to turn over a new leaf, Mom. Mom? What does he mean by that?
Who is he calling restless ghosts?
Well, it's true, neither one of us is really resting in peace.
Anyway, it looks like the sub just lost one of its crew.
I guess that means the fate of this sub has changed slightly. Fate changed.
Sissel has underestimated us.
Do it again.
Sissel has underestimated us. He's left behind his precious bargaining chip here. Bargaining chip? Huh.
It's Detective Jow! What's going on there?
I saw this little deal go down once before. In just a moment, the man in red is about to get his Temsik fragment taken away.
Direct time.
I don't get it. What's happening?
They decided to conclude the deal without the other party present. They're just gonna go ahead and steal the Temsik fragment.
Huh? But that's cheating!
I think we have more important things to think about right now. Where's the Temsik fragment going to? Where's the Temsik fragment gonna go?
Boy, would I like to know. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, where's that gonna go? Whoop. Right inside that sub. Right where that boss is. Ah, the Temsik fragment. You're mine at last.
Look at how crammed those guys are in there.
The objective has been achieved. Now detach the control room as planned.
Yes, sir. Farewell, sir.
Sissel, what just happened? The whole room just disappeared with Detective Jowd.
Don't worry, Len. I bet Detective Jowd can take care of himself. The main thing right now is rescuing you and the little lady.
I can't believe this is happening.
Now then, I'd better hurry along. Before Sissel was what he's lost and comes after me. You know I will be his coffin. Uh-oh, a nuclear missile. A torpedo. May it lie buried here in the deep sea forever. Farewell, Sissel. He's getting away. So there he goes, with the Temsik fragment.
Aha! So that's the cause of that giant explosion.
Huh? What is?
Don't tell me that's another thing you've forgotten. The torpedo! It's like, well, you've heard of a missile before, haven't you?
Yeah, sure. But a different missile comes more readily to mind.
Looks like he plans to sink the submarine with that thing. This is not good. We have to do something before that torpedo is fired.
It's rig time.
There's no time. It's gonna launch.
Don't worry, we can still find a way to stop it.
What? How?
Even if the torpedo does launch, we just have to stop it from detonating, right? There's still things we can do. I hope.
Why was the "I hope" at the end the strongest part of that sentence?
Okay, here goes.
Where's it going?
It's going back
It's
to the
towards-
submarine.
Oh, that mouse.
Oh, I forgot how I did this. Give me a second. I came along for the ride without giving it too much thought. But was this really the best move?
I think so. We just have to keep it from going off, right? I'm sure this poor little rat will thank us too.
How in the world did it get in here?
Trick time.
Okay, here we go.
You know how a torpedo works?
No, I can't say I do. Wow, detectives sure know a lot.
I saw it explained once in a book. On impact, the fuse in the tip is depressed. That in turn sets off the detonator.
The detonator, huh? That must be that red button. So how do we stop it?
They didn't explain anything about that in the book.
Wow, detectives sure know a lot. Or don't. All right, so hold on.
Must be a joint or something. What happens if you operate a joint? Oh, yeah.
I think these outside parts are supposed to be weights of some sort.
The spinning black things, right?
Apparently, their spinning helps the torpedo maintain its balance. They must be pretty heavy.
I wonder if we can use these weights to our advantage somehow. All right, let's try it. I got it.
Ah, see? I knew you'd figure it out.
Great. We've dumped the little creature off.
Wow, those weights were heavy enough to turn the whole torpedo over. Now for that safety device.
Right. There. We clamped the safety device on.
We did it! That should keep this torpedo from exploding. But there's just one problem.
Problem? What's that?
The torpedo is still going to impact. We can't do anything about that.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it just won't blow up.
Well, what was that noise?
It looks like the torpedo still hit the submarine.
It looks like the submarine's still okay. This changes everybody's fate, including little rats. Sissel, we did it!
Fate averted.
Yes, sir.
What's the matter? You still look unhappy.
We stopped the torpedo from blowing up, but we still opened up a gaping hole in the submarine.
You're right. I guess
just what missiles do. They're unstoppable.
Huh? Am I hearing things? Anyway, I guess we better get back to the present as quickly as we can.
right. I'm worried about Kamila.
Maybe that
boy,
wasn't
here we go.
Missile, though. Maybe that was our dude. But anyway, let's find out. We managed to stop death for now, but it hasn't disappeared altogether. It's now slowly but surely filling the room. Uh-oh. Water is seeping in through the hole where the torpedo hit. I gotta get them out of here. I better go meet up with Lynn.
Trick time.
The lights went out, but the lights went out, but this machine apparently still works. Unfortunately, I guess it won't run for very long, but maybe I can use its movements to help me create a path.
Trick time.
There we go.
Lynn. Kamila, you're awake. How do you feel?
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I pointed that gun at you.
Don't worry about that. That wasn't you.
Miss Kamila!
Missile, you're here.
Oh, poor Miss Kamila. Miss Lynn, what should we do?
We have to get out of here before any more water comes in. Sissel should be along any second.
I knew Sissy would come.
And Missy is here too.
I'm so happy everybody's going to be with me now.
Huh. Kamila!
Miss Kamila!
She's knocked unconscious.
I'll get you out of here. If it's the last thing I do!
Oh, I think I'm gonna cry.
Or whimper, as the case may be. I'd better send a signal to Lynn that I'm here, before it's too late.
Trick time.
Oh, look at that flashlight. It's Sissel. He's here. Up we go. I'm glad you're here, Sissel.
Sorry for the wait. It looks like this room is going to fill up with water fast. We better get out that door as quick as we can.
We won't be getting out that door, I'm afraid. The water pressure is too great already. I can't open it.
What? What does water pressure mean?
Think of it as the force of the water holding the door closed. The water level keeps getting higher and higher in here.
So the only way out of here is up, huh?
Exactly.
Okay, got it. Let's look for a path that goes up.
I think that's where Final Struggle plays, isn't it?
Pretty close.
Hey, look at that ladder. I wonder if we can get it down somehow.
Good idea. Let's try it.
Oh, and by the way,
Yes?
I can't swim. Neither can Kamila.
Don't you have any good news for me?
Let me think about it. In the meantime, could you hurry, please?
Here we go.
Oh, cool.
Nice. Oh, that switch.
You did it, Sissel. Thanks.
All right, got it.
What was that?
It looks like water seeping in isn't the only thing we have to worry about.
Huh? Sissel, the flashlight doesn't work anymore.
Hey, don't get mad at me.
Maybe the contacts are bad or something. Hey, I know. You can fix it with your powers.
Okay, now that's just taking things too far.
All right.
All right.
Oh, hey, great. Did you used to be an electrician in your past life or something?
That's a cruel question considering the circumstances. Now all we have to do
Is get to that door and we're safe. Ah!
Oh, God.
boy.
Ow. What happened now?
Looks like the submarine decided to rear up on its hind legs.
I can't believe we're still okay after that fall. Either we're really lucky or we're dead and we just haven't realized it yet.
Come on now, as if the latter could be true.
Oh boy, here we go. There it is.
What now? The water sure is rising fast.
Come on. You'll just have to go up to the top. Let's see how I can help with my ghost tricks.
It's
Trick
trick time. This has got to be at the final.
Well, I think I see a familiar flame over there.
Missile! Sizzle! Cannonball! How's it going?
How's it going? I'd say it's going pretty badly. You do understand how dangerous this situation is, don't you?
Of course, after all. Just ask anybody who knows me how much I hate taking a bath.
Maybe he's been in danger of drowning before himself. Maybe he's been afraid of drowning before himself. Okay, ready to create a path for these ladies?
Of course!
Trick time.
Trick time. Yes, sir. Oh boy. Can't reach up there. Wait. Ooh, pipes. Okay, so you know what you're doing, right?
Yep. Watch this. Oh, that's not what I want.
These pistons. Oh, sorry.
These pistons sticking out right in front of me. It's almost like they're taunting me. Maybe it's a challenge?
It might be just that. Think you can climb them?
If I wasn't only Kamila, I could probably do it easily.
Sissel! You're not telling me Miss Lane to leave poor Miss Kamila behind, are you?
Could you just be quiet for a minute, Missile? Those pistons sure do look like they could be used to our advantage. Okay, hang on. I don't have these things in the right order.
Right. Oh yeah, you have a medium fan, a large, so.
Oh. Oh, that is a medium fan. I do want to have that large fan.
Up there.
Yeah, give me a second.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. That's it. All right, what are you waiting for?
Yeah, give me a second here. Look at that, huh?
Yeah.
There. How about that?
Wow, this is great. You made a staircase for me.
You better hurry. I don't think that water is gonna wait for you.
Oh, here it goes.
Ouch. Now this steam is getting in the way. It's too hot to get through.
What?
There's no way to go around either. Think you can do something?
Of course we can.
We have to.
All right, trick time. What?
Hang on. So by closing this valve, I've shut off the steam flow to that first pipe. Yeah, but it's not quite ready yet.
Nope, not quite.
So hold on. Hold on. Oh boy.
Better be ready.
Here comes that water again.
Oh, I wish I could drink it all for you.
No, Missile, it's too salty.
I think the more relevant point is that he's dead, so he can't drink it.
Whatever, just do something about the steam.
Leave it to me, Miss Lynn.
Thanks, Missile.
Hold on. What happens if I swap these pipes out? Well, that's cool.
Look at this. If I swap the pipes.
It changes how the steam comes out, huh?
Oh, I get it. Because the cracks in each pipe are different, right?
So each pipe sprays out the steam in a different way, eh? I bet that'll come in handy.
All right, here we go.
Haha, check it out. Oof,
Well, it's-
hang on. Well, I mean, that's great and all, but oh no, now I gotta swap these. Look at that. Yeah, she could do it. There, how does that look?
It looks great. All that horrible steam is cleared out of the way.
Okay, it's not far now. Try to move forward.
Ouch. Look up there. If I can just make it to that door, we can escape. Now, how in the hell am I gonna get up there?
Don't yell at me.
If you want, you can yell at me.
Missile, how can I yell at you when you're so sweet about it?
Jesus. I think you just did.
Let's look for something. Let's look for something to pull Miss Lynn up with.
Yes, something to whisk Miss Lynn up and glide her ever so gently to the top with.
Hey, are you being sarcastic?
Oh, jeez. I said that totally wrong. Anyway, here we go.
Huh.
All right, now this is what I'm talking about. Okay, raise away. Sorry, I can't do it. Open it, hurry!
Is that any way to ask for something?
Oh boy.
I'll do it. Oh, it's no use. I can't budge it. It must be stuck.
Oh no!
Hang on.
No!
This way!
This way. Oh, what the? Hey. Oh no. It came with a price.
I don't
Oh
think.
man.
What just happened? I can't believe my eyes. Lynn and the little lady suddenly vanished, leaving only darkness and seawater. The submarine continues to sink down into the deep, deep sea. But I still want to try and make my way up as far as possible. I still want to head up to find a single ray of light. Light to illuminate the truth at the bottom of this deep, deep darkness. Man, it's 2 hours. Let's do.
We'll save.
The only thing I'm afraid of is if I continue, it's the last chapter, but it's going to take forever to get through. But let's do it. What do you say?
We go forward like a breath exhaled from the earth, with vigor in our hearts and one goal in sight.
And I'll tell you what, if we do find the next break, we will stop, but we're going to continue. Chapter 17, 5:10 a.m. The up-ended submarine continues to sink, slowly but surely. A long, long journey to the bottom of the sea. Lynn and the little lady found the darkness and the salt water closing in on them, but at the very last second, something saved them. Now it looks down at them quietly. My head is filled with one giant question. What in the hell is this thing?
What? What's going on here? No, it can't be. Isn't that manipulator guy? But it looks like just like him.
I see you managed to survive, Detective.
Hey, you're...
Excuse my appearance. I seem to have lost my body. Oh, and you there. You're the ghost who's been saving Lynn all evening, aren't you?
You knew about me all along?
Of course. What else would explain all those unnatural things happening?
If you knew, how come you didn't do anything about it all this time? And how come you decided to save us all of a sudden? Yeah, I thought you wanted to get revenge on us.
I don't really know.
Please, you gotta tell me. I need to know.
Oh my.
Who in the world are you?
Sissel, look at you. What happened?
I can't hold on to that image of myself any longer. You can't remember who you are? That's right. I came all this way tonight trying to chase down my lost memory. For quite a bit of tonight I thought I was you, Sissel. Sissel? My name isn't Sissel. I bet you'll remember really soon who you are and who I am too. What?
The man in front of me is not me. I'm even further away from the truth. Or maybe not. Something is stirring in my mind, a memory about to emerge. Uh-oh. Do I know this man? Now that I've shed my image of myself, I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth.
Gee whiz. Yeah.
It's story time with the manipulator.
Oh God.
They got us good. It's all over for this submarine. Its engine room is destroyed, there's a hole in the hull, and it's sinking as we speak.
What are you doing here? I thought you had to deal with those people.
They betrayed me. I was a fool to trust them. They already have what they wanted now. The Temsik fragment. I didn't know how they had it all figured. I didn't know they had it all figured out.
You mean they figured out the source of your powers?
Yeah, that meteorite's radiation has two effects on living creatures. It gives power and time.
If you don't mind, we'd like to hear more.
Radiation's power effect.
These 10 years, I've been watching that junkyard superintendent do his research. And I think I've kind of got some of it figured out. The meteorite's radiation gives spirits special powers. Like possessing and manipulating objects.
And in my case, swapping objects.
Exactly. Apparently, there are individual differences in the powers we get. And it seems these powers change as time goes by. They do? Yeah, my powers have changed over these past 10 years. At first, I could only manipulate small living creatures. Now then, how do you suppose we got these powers? It's simple.
It is? How then?
In a nutshell, we died while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite. It's radiation.
That's what does it? Dying while being exposed to the radiation?
On that day, 10 years ago, a fragment of that meteorite pierced my heart, and I died. So of course, I received special powers.
Hey, wait a minute! Is that how I got my powers too?
You know, you might be right. Aren't the Temsik remnants still right here in that park? At the bottom of the crater?
You're right. So that must mean I must have died in the presence of the meteorite's radiation too.
Radiation time effect.
Another effect that the meteorite's radiation has on us is that it gives us time. Again, I think this time effect is centered around the theme of death, but it's not all that clear. So the fact that I can return to 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of that meteorite? One of the characteristics of that meteorite is its ability to replay the moment of death.
Replay the moment of death? Ugh! This is all so strange and confusing. I can't take it all in.
It makes about as much sense to me as anything else.
Yeah, strange and confusing. That just about sums up the object that pierced my body that day. Thanks to that meteorite fragment, my very existence is a contradiction. What do you mean? That day, when the fragment pierced my heart, I lost my life. However, because it remained inside of me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body. In other words, my body was continuously cycling between the moments that separated my life and death.
What?
My body's vital functions stopped 10 years ago, but my body's time is perpetually stopped at the moment just before death. Time just stopped, huh? So I just simply existed, not really alive and not really dead. That pretty much sums up these last 10 years for me, ever since that incident in the park. My body hasn't aged a day. My hair hasn't grown an inch. Come to think of it, that old pigeon guy mentioned something. He said he couldn't cut this guy's body with a scalpel.
So I guess as soon as an incision was made, his body would be regenerated. Wow.
Wow, I'm
This is nuts, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm at a loss for words right now.
Dude, you're not even halfway there yet. I mean, we're at the
my
very
God.
end, but man, we're just going down the rabbit hole.
Before I left this country, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to get revenge on the people who stole our lives.
Our lives?
As part of the deal, I made those guys promise to cooperate.
Cooperate? You mean the kidnapping?
It all went fine. I manipulated the justice minister and made him issue the execution order. But I thought he might call off the execution at the last second. So that's why you wanted his daughter kidnapped.
But they kidnapped the wrong girl.
Little did I know, they had their own reasons for cooperating with me.
Huh?
Their objective was to wipe out everybody who had to do with Temsik. Detective Jowd was one such person, so they were happy to cooperate. Inspector Cabanela and that junkyard super, they were slated to be wiped out too. And, as it turns out, I was one of their targets as well. So they stole my Temsik fragment, and here I am. But they had one more final target.
Her.
You, Detective. detective.
Me?
If you weren't there in the park that day 10 years ago, I never would have thought of doing something as stupid as taking a hostage.
Okay. But I was just a little kid playing in the park.
Yeah, I know.
Huh?
10 years later, and you'd become a detective, looking into Jowd's case. Tonight, I invited you to a quiet spot on the edge of town. It was a trap, you see.
The cat in the bag.
I told you who I was. You never saw my face that day 10 years ago. So of course you didn't recognize me. I took possession of you to make you shoot me.
So this is that manipulator, but why?
Your subconscious resisted me. Such incredible power. It was the first time I wasn't able to control somebody completely. The aim was off and the first shot missed the mark. The junkyard was equipped with security cameras. I knew you'd be wanted for murder. That was my plan anyway.
So long, sister.
But they had other ideas. They simply wanted you wiped out. But then, something threw a big monkey wrench into their scheme.
It was... Hold it.
I showed up. I was supposed to meet up with them after that, but then something went wrong.
What happened?
My body disappeared. Aha! The inspector in white was responsible for that one. My precious bargaining chip was in that body. I had to get it back, no matter what. That inspector caused me no end of trouble.
But why were those people targeting me? I never even heard of the Temsik meteorite.
Because you were looking into the Jowd case, they thought you would find out about Temsik sooner or later.
Man. Oh.
And that's pretty much the whole story. The only thing left to do now is wait for water pressure to crush this submarine.
Oh no!
There are no cores that link from here to the water's surface. I have an idea. We hook up the phone line and... There are no communication cables down this deep. They meant for the submarine to be my coffin. A coffin for the dead. There's no escape.
Oh boy.
I think I kind of understand now. What you've been feeling these 10 years.
You what?
This feeling. Caught up in the world. All alone in a submarine. Sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea. This must be how you felt all along. What? Oh,
If my dad... Huh. If my dad was here, I bet he'd save us.
Oh, Kamila. I'm so sorry.
That's funny. What is it, Sissel? There's something I don't understand. Why would they go to all the trouble of detaching the control room? What? Why didn't they just steal the Temsik fragment and escape if that's what they wanted? Why do they have to jettison your body off into the sea? That's a good question. But I guess it doesn't matter why now. We'll never find it again. We have no idea where it was launched to.
Wait a minute. Yes, we do. This will tell us where Detective Jowd is.
That present from the inspector in white.
That's right. Detective Jowd told me to hold on to it for him. And the bullet is still in this person's body in the command room, right? Then we should be able to tell exactly where it is with this.
But even if we find out where it is, how do we get there?
We should be able to figure something out between the three of us! With our powers! Right, Miss Lynn?
Huh. Right. Oh, and wait a minute. What about a torpedo?
A torpedo?
In any case, it's way too early to give up.
It looks like Detective Jowd is our last hope.
Come on, let's get started.
All right then, let's get out of here,
bitches.
Ooh boy, I feel this. I feel something happy going on here, but what? Strange or whatever. But so what are we doing?
So a shell is definitely there in the command room, right? Just without the fragment.
It's there, yeah, but I don't know about it. I don't know about calling it a shell.
Detective Jowd's watch will tell us exactly where it is.
Right, he said it was a radio receiver, didn't he?
There might still be another torpedo on this submarine. If we use it, we can get to Detective Jowd.
That's a brilliant plan, Detective.
You think so?
So what are you gonna do? Ride on the top of the torpedo?
Of course not. You guys are going to go.
Damn, I kinda wanted to see that.
Did you want to see me drown?
Torpedo room.
A torpedo room, huh?
There might be another torpedo left there. I'll go check it out.
Oh, I get it. You're gonna use a missile to ram the control room. Nah.
Well, I don't know about ram. We don't want to blow Detective Jowd up, but something like that.
We'll clamber to the torpedo room, too. Up is definitely safer.
Okay, I'll see you there then.
All right, here we go.
It looks like the torpedoes can be launched manually with these switches. There are 2 tubes, so there should be 1 more left. I guess the first thing we have to do is load it into the tube.
When it comes to missiles, you can count on me.
I'll enter the coordinates of the command room into the torpedo. And I just turned on the backup power. We ought to be able to use the switches now.
Okay, let's try it.
Good luck!
Holy shit. Drink
Wow,
time,
dude.
bitches. Okay, hang on.
Good luck, buddy. Good luck.
This switch won't budge. Maybe it's broken. But I don't think the entire device is broken, though. Probably work just fine if only I can move this switch. Just to find a way to move it somehow. But I can't do it with my powers alone.
What will happen to these two ladies?
I think that's up to us and our powers.
What?
This is no time to be standing around unsure of ourselves. Will you lend me your strength missile?
Me? Of course I will. Count on it. Swap them, right?
Yep.
Oh, you're still on Ghost. You're still on Spirit, by the way.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yep.
There we go. That torpedo looks serviceable.
All set on this end, too. Something's odd.
What is?
The command room. It looks like it's slowly sinking.
Sinking?
Yeah, like it's completely run out of power. I wonder what happened.
I don't know, but I guess I'll find out.
Right. Okay. Hop into the missile. I'll launch it for you.
Okay, thanks.
Drink time.
I've already set the torpedo's course. It'll head toward the command room where Detective Jowd is. 12 seconds after launching, it'll pass by the command room for an instant. That instant will be your window of opportunity to jump over to the command room.
Okay, got it. And then we'll find a way to come back and save you. That'll probably be my last task tonight. Just hold on until we get back. Okay, come on, missile. Missile?
I'm sorry. I can't go.
What?
I just can't. How can I leave? I can't leave Miss Lynn and Miss Kamila behind. I can't do it.
Missile?
I swapped the switches so the missile can be launched. You'll have to do the rest, Sissel.
I can't do it either. I can't ask Missile to come with me after that. I understand exactly how he feels.
I want you to go, Missile.
What? But Miss Lynn?
You staying here won't change our fate. But if you go with Sissel, you might be able to make something happen. And that's our only hope.
But what if that something doesn't happen? I'll never be able to see you again. Never, ever again. Even I can understand that. I couldn't stand that.
Don't worry, Miss Isle.
Miss Kamila?
I just know you says you can make something happen. I believe in you. I'll be right here waiting for you. We'll see each other then. Don't worry.
Miss Kamila! And away we go.
That's a good boy, Missile. Now, are you ready? Remember, it's 12 seconds after I throw this switch.
We're ready.
Sissel,
Yes?
we never found out who you really were. But that doesn't matter now. All I know is, I'm truly glad I met you tonight. Thank you for everything.
And I'm glad I met you, Detective.
And we're going to see each other again, right, Sissy? Right, Missile?
That's right. We promise, little lady.
Of course we will!
I'll never forget you, no matter what happens.
Here goes then.
Good luck, friend. Deploy.
Ready. Wow, this is nuts, dude.
These last 12 seconds are lasting an eternity. I strive to think of a way to save Lynn and the little lady the whole time. But how can a ray of light of hope reach this far down into the deep sea? Before I can think of an answer, the 12 seconds are up.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Detective Jowd!
I bet that big mask man did this! I'm gonna bite him!
You better not, you might break your teeth. The command room has lost power and is sinking. So I wonder how this masked man is gonna do.
Let's talk to Detective Jowd!
Sorry for the wait, Detective Jowd.
Who are you? Are you Sissel?
Please excuse my appearance.
I can't believe you made it here. How is Kamila? And what about Lynn?
Well, it's kind of a long story.
I told Detective Jowd about everything that happened on the submarine Yanoa.
So the submarine is badly damaged? Why would he do that to his own submarine?
I wish I knew.
I know the answer to that one.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to take my own voice, but I know the answer to that one.
I know the answer to that one. It's because he's afraid of my powers. You followed us? I didn't even notice. It's been 10 long years, Detective Jowd.
Wrong.
It's been 10 long years, Detective Jowd.
Are you? Yomiel? What?
What? So the man in red has a name after all. What?
Who the hell is Yomiel? What?
Yep, he gets his own voice back. So you remember me, do you?
How could I possibly forget?
So that's your real name, huh? Yomiel?
That's right.
But those people on the Yanoa were calling you Sissel.
That's just an alias I was using for my deal with them. I didn't see any need to tell them my real name.
Could you do me a favor? Would you let me ask you some questions? They're trying to find out my true identity all night.
Sure, go ahead. I'm sure there's plenty we can still tell you. Right, Detective Jowd?
Right. So, Mike, what the hell?
We got
My God.
one last piece of business about Yamiel.
10 years ago, you were a top systems engineer, weren't you? Systems engineer? What's that? By the way, I'm a top Pomeranian, you know. Well, it's kind of hard to explain to a dog, but it's a person who's good at using computers.
I don't mean to brag, but I was one of the best in the industry. That's how I got roped into joining that project.
Project? What project?
It was a project aimed at reorganizing the nation's top secret information. The goal was to build a new system using multi-dimensional programming theory. I was asked to join the project by an agent of the government.
Doesn't sound like something a top Pomeranian would know anything about.
To me, it just sounded like another challenging job. However, this project was also the target of a secret plot. Bet you can imagine the kind of crime the nation's top secrets might attract. I never thought for the life of me I'd ever have to deal with spies.
It was never made public, but every organization in the country moved on this one. And then, one day, the name of a certain programmer emerged as a suspect. Him.
I was the guy who built the core of the system.
The police arrested you, and then that incident happened.
He escaped from the interrogation room and took Little Lynn as a hostage. By the way, Detective Jowd, when was it that I was proved innocent?
About 6 months after your death. I'm so sorry, Yomiel.
What the hell? 10 years ago.
Oh, real motive for revenge. Is there more?
Let's find out. My soul was split from my body, and I lost everything. I was sealed in eternal darkness. I existed in this world, no question about that. But nobody noticed my presence. What good were my powers? They didn't help anybody. Not even the passage of time could heal my pain. In fact, it only made it worse. I wanted to disappear, but I wasn't even allowed to do that. The way Lynn described it is exactly right. Sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea, an overwhelming feeling of loneliness and despair, and I wanted all of you to suffer what I was suffering.
Well, that's why you murdered Alma.
That's right. I wanted you to know what it was like to lose everything you cared about. I wanted you to feel the same pain I felt.
What?
It was the twisted wish of a mind poisoned by infinite loneliness. And then, as I was plotting my revenge, I had an idea. I came up with a plan to use these powers of mine to make a deal. There we go, the deal.
There's something I just don't understand about that deal. I'm sure your powers would be very valuable to them. But what would you get out of the deal?
A new life.
Life?
I asked them for 2 conditions. Number 1 was that they help me with my revenge plot. And the second was a rebirth for me.
Rebirth? A new beginning, eh?
I didn't care if it was a fake life, an artificial life. I just wanted a physical receptacle for my soul, a name, an identity, an everyday life. I wanted to grow old in a society that would accept me. And finally, I wanted to die, surrounded by a loving family. That's the kind of life I asked them for.
A completely man-made life.
That's right. I knew I couldn't hope for anything more than that. To make it all come true, I knew it would take a lot of money and a lot of power. That's why I decided to ask a national government to help me. And their response, in the end, was betrayal.
Oh, wow.
They were making their moves much more carefully than I suspected. They sent spies to this country and researched my powers on their own. And they even figured out what Temsik was all about.
And you had no idea they were doing all this?
None at all. I was a fool.
So then, why did they go to all the trouble of making a deal with you? Why didn't they just steal a hunk of the Temsik meteorite from the park?
They couldn't.
Huh?
Okay, this is weird. After the manipulator incidents, research was conducted in this country too. A report was submitted to the government about the source of the manipulator's power.
By Inspector Cabanela and the old pigeon guy, eh?
At first, the government didn't believe the report. But then they decided to put the park under surveillance, just in case.
Surveillance, huh?
It just looks like an ordinary peaceful park, but there are armed agents there at all times.
Don't tell me that odd leaflet guy is one of them.
No, not him. He's just a plain old odd person. Well, that's weak. That park is like a silent battlefield on an international scale.
So that's why they couldn't steal the Temsik meteorite.
And lately, under the pretense of building a housing site, they've been working on a plan to destroy that park in order to secure the Temsik meteorite.
So that's it, eh?
So the upshot of your grand deal was this, eh?
Yeah, it's the ending I deserve.
But at least there's one thing you must be happy about.
What's that?
You've managed to seal me away at the bottom of the sea forever.
Well, shall we get started?
Started with what?
Bringing Detective Jowd back to life, of course.
What? What good will that do now?
But we promised! We promised Miss Min and Miss Kamila we'd save them!
And we can't do that without you, Detective Jowd.
Huh?
I've been guided by fate tonight to this place. I won't give up now.
All right, fine. Let's see where it leads us.
Here we go then. Back to 4 minutes before your death.
Looks like the final time to remix.
Wow, unbelievable. So here we go. So, where are we headed?
We are not headed anywhere, Detective.
What?
There was only enough fuel on board to launch us away, Detective. We will run out soon, and that will be our destination, Detective.
What are you talking about? That would mean that you're trapped here too? Wait, what? Huh? What the?
By the way, I am not human, Detective. I am a remote-controlled robot, Detective.
What? Your country's use of technology is just plain off.
We get that a lot, Detective.
Why would you go to all the trouble to do this? That's nothing but a shell there. It's hardly a threat anymore.
Commander Sith likes to provide against any possibility, no matter how small, Detective.
Possibility? What are you talking about?
There is no need for you to know, Detective.
Uh-oh. That gun!
Now it is time to say goodbye, Detective. In the end, your fate remains the same, it seems, Detective.
Kamila, forgive me. Wow.
It isn't over yet.
It isn't?
Remember what that big masked man said? Any possibility, no matter how small.
Possibility.
In other words, there must be a chance here somewhere. The possibility of turning this situation around.
Oh, Truck, this, it's about to get super weird here.
Oh, God. Huh? What is it, Detective? Look at Yomio's shell.
There's no aura emanating from his body.
Of course there isn't. The Temsik fragment is gone.
Could this change in his shell give us some kind of lead?
Oh, my God. You mean to tell me?
I figured it out. I know what this possibility, no matter how small, is that they're afraid of.
What is it?
My time was perpetually stopped, thanks to the power of Temsik.
His body cycled between the moments that separated his life and death.
You think you put the pieces together yet?
Wait a minute.
We are about to take a bit of a magic carpet ride.
Oh, God. Right, but not anymore. The Temsik fragment has been taken away.
Exactly. So what does that mean?
I get it. Your body won't come back to life anymore.
The moment the Temsik fragment was removed, my shell became a regular corpse.
So, let's see. That means we can go back to 4 minutes before your death.
But wait a minute!
Think about it, package. Just how far back are we going?
Way back to the beginning, I would say? Oh my, no way, you don't think we're gonna find the conversation? Exactly when is that death? That's simple. We'll find out. When we get there, let's move!
Remix!
Oh God, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for this.
I fell back through the cracks of time for what seemed like forever. And then I saw it. The final death at the end of this long night. Who exactly am I? I've already seen all of the clues. All I have to do now is remember.
Oh, man.
The final journey to the truth starts now.
I'm ready to get to the bottom of this, okay? I don't care what you say.
We're just gonna keep going?
What do you think?
Well, it's almost been 3 hours, and this is the final level.
Let's save that. You know what? No, screw it. Let's save it for the season finale.
Okay, there you go. So yeah, we've put all of the pieces together.
Oh, shit!
I told you we were diving down the rabbit hole. So yeah, folks, next episode, and I think we might try it. It's going to be either tomorrow or next Saturday, but pretty close. We will have the next episode of voice acting will be the season finale of Ghost Trick Phantom Detective, and we cannot wait to present that to you.
Me neither, man. I'm getting goosebumps, man.
So, there's only one thing really left to do. I'm the Cannonball Alex Steele.
I am the Package Andrew Steele.
We are the Steel Twins.
And we are for real.
Top guys out. Ciao.
Adios, muchacho.